What's up, guys? So, today we're going to talk about, we're going to have a spoiler talk of the Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness, which I loved. And last time I checked, I gave it 4 out of 5. So, I will be lying to you and say that I would never watch this movie again because you can bet your ass I will watch it over and over and over again. Now, I will probably watch it not from the jump start, I'll start from Iron Man all the way to Endgame, all the way to the Falcon and the Winter Soldier, all the way to Spider-Man No Way Home, and then from Doctor Strange 2. So you guys get what I'm going here, right? Okay. So, and I also said I mentioned on the review that there was a lot of goods and there were some bads, but there were more goods than bad. So let's talk about the bads. Not bad. I meant to say I think it was more. I think what I said was it was stuff that didn't really interest me. Like I never really cared for. They weren't bad. I just wasn't interested. I didn't really care for it. So I guess the only couple bad parts, or stuff I didn't really. The only couple parts I didn't really care for or wasn't interested in. Most of them was probably the sense of humor. The sense of humor. I mean, they were good. There were a couple ones, like those little sarcasm and some of the dick jokes. Like sometimes I'll be like, ha ha, yeah, that was a little funny. It was a little funny. But there's others they were like, all right, man, come on, man, let's get to it. You know what I mean? Let's get continuing on to the story. Because for me, if I'm gonna watch a Marvel movie, especially if there's certain characters I enjoy, like Scarlet Witch and the Doctor Strange, only 3 things I'm interested in, and that's the storytelling, the action, and the characters. That's it. That's it. So, sense of humor, it'll work for me, but I don't need too much. Like the third Thor, I can't pronounce the full name, but I'm just gonna say the third Thor number 3. With the Hulk and stuff. I thought to me it had maybe a little bit too much sense of humor for me, but don't get me wrong, it had a lot of actions and really good storytelling. This, they didn't really care too much. I just wish they didn't put as much sense of humor because I know Thor, he can be funny sometimes and here and there, and Bruce Banner too, but sometimes, when things needs to be taken care of, we need to take care of business. We need to get serious, you know what I mean? Especially if it's an action movie. Or it's an action Marvel movie. But anyway, that's a different story, as far as Thor goes. We were talking about Doctor Strange here. And, yeah, and then of course, this didn't really bother me much. I didn't really care. I just didn't really care for it. It never was interest me. I know, maybe, some of the LGBTQ were interested in it, although I'm sure some of you guys were disappointed because they killed off 2 of the lesbian couple that were, Chavez's parents. So, and I mentioned that on the review that I have a interesting feeling that this scene right there, the whole, the 2 moms and the daughter, I know that's gonna be talked about for quite a while. I might be wrong though, but hey, you never know with the internet these days. But I would just say, I would think maybe LGBTQ would probably be a little bit disappointed because they probably think that they killed off the character. But if you remember, through the end of the movie, Doctor Strange told her that this basically there's a good chance where she might see her parents again. So even though he's also Doctor Strange is both good and evil at the same time, which I was surprised at the end, and I did not expect it at the end, and then on the first end credit scenes, which I'll get to that in a little bit. But it was a little woke, but it didn't destroy the movie. It didn't destroy it. It was just it was just there, and then that's it. Off to the ratings. Off to the story. So those are 2 other things, and then the second end credit scene where they show the pizza guy getting slapped in the face or slapping himself or hitting himself for that matter. I didn't really care. I think, matter of fact, tell you the truth, at least where I was at, the audience, the fans, I think they've forgotten about that guy that was getting, Doctor Strange had him, basically hit himself, slap himself, punch himself, or whatever. I tell you the truth, I even forgot about it. Like as soon as after that scene occurred and the story kept continuing on, I completely forgot about that dude. So yeah, so hey, it is what it is. But yeah, I think those are the couple of things I don't really, I really didn't get my attention nor I didn't really care for it. You know what I mean? They're not bad, but just wasn't my interest. You know. But let's get to the good stuff, which I really want to talk about. And since I already talked about the end credit scenes, the first end credit scenes, and how there's both good and bad Doctor Strange in this movie. Let's talk about that first. Man, I'm not gonna lie to you. That's it. That first end credit scene, I did not expect that at all. At all. I did not expect that at all. I completely forgot. I thought, you know what? And it didn't dawn on me until before they showed the end credit scene, the first end credit scene, when I guess he was walking across the street, and then I guess he felt something on his head, and then we realized like he's turning into the bad Doctor Strange, or the evil Doctor Strange, however you want to call it. I was like, what? Oh my god! Like, how does that even happen? Like, a lot of thoughts were in my mind after seeing that. I was like, oh my god! Like, he's in a similar boat like Wanda, because Wanda, she was both good and bad because she couldn't control her powers. I feel as though, and this is my opinion, I mean, you guys know more than I do, especially all you comics geeks out there. You guys know more than I do, so maybe you can fill me into it. But it seems to me like Doctor Strange, I don't know if he forgot to control the dark dimension power, or that he just did not know how to control it. It could be one of those two things. Because I feel as though, like, I knew that he tried to figure it, he tried to master it, the dark ritual on the book, so then he can save the universe, or the multiverse, not the universe, the multiverse. Which eventually, Wanda helped save that multiverse. Because at the end, it was a little emotional because, her sons, finally see the true color of what her mother was or is become, which, she was the Scarlet Witch. Because, for a while they were seeing the good, one side of their mom, which is, the Wanda, our Wanda, the good Wanda. But they never seen her bad side up until that point when Chavez, was allowed her to see what would have happened if her sons sees the bad Wanda, which was a little emotional there. I can feel the intention of that emotional moment. I was like, wow, that is a little, it's a little sad because if you remember, which by the way, this cover from WandaVision and Spider-Man No Way Home. So if you remember on WandaVision, that he, especially at the end credit, like it seems like she was doing whatever she could to get her sons back, it makes sense because if you look, you see that she was looking on the book, the Dark Ritual book, and she was trying to find ways of how to get her son back, or two sons back. So yeah, that was it was emotional, man. But eventually, I guess she snapped out of it when she saw that, and that's where she turned good, and she had the two, I guess, I don't know, what do you call those two buildings collided in her, so she can stop the dark ritual. And then she says that she'll never open it again, or she'll never mess with it. So don't quote me. That's what I'm estimating of what she said. But yeah, I thought I completely forgot about that. He did not control. He couldn't be able. He did not, or he forgot to control, or at least get out of the dark, this dark power that Doctor Strange has, because he still had it. He still had it. I was like, oh my god, he's similar, just like Wanda. Similar. So here's my thing, right? Which I know, we're gonna have I'm sure eventually somewhere down the line, we're gonna have another Doctor Strange movie, which makes sense. Which maybe he'll probably appear in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. Who knows? Who knows? But I could be wrong. But listen, I know that Wanda is still alive. Okay, we got the good Wanda that's still alive. The Scarlet Witch, as far as I'm concerned, it looks like she's gone. That's it. Like, the bad Wanda is dead. But the good Wanda, it seems like she's alive. So, I hope that they can somehow, some way, bring her back. And bring her back in a way where she can control her powers. Because just like, maybe she can control her powers, and then, yeah, somewhere down the line, she can help Doctor Strange once again to be, to stop this, to completely stop for this dark ritual once and for all, and try to get Doctor Strange back to himself. I hope that's what's gonna happen. I mean, listen, Marvel, Kevin Feige, Marvel Studios, listen, man. I think you could still continue on with the Scarlet Witch character, but you could still make her turn good. Just long as you just have Wanda control her powers, so she don't have to make it as she's the villain. So that way she can go, at least on the next Doctor Strange, she could go and help Doctor Strange once again, so he can be able to be himself, and at least either he can control the dark powers, or he can get rid of it. One of those two. Or Wanda can help get rid of that dark power that Doctor Strange possesses. So, I think you got a good opportunity for that. I would love to see that, and quite frankly, I think the Marvel fans, will want to see that. Marvel fans, WandaVision fans, Doctor Strange fans, however you want to put it. Majority of the fans, they will want to see that happen, and I think it would. I think it will, and I hope it does. Or at least something like that, something similar like that. So, but anyway, what else did we talk about? Oh, on the Illuminati. Now, I'm sure deep down inside, all of you guys, well, majority of you guys, knew that it's somewhere down the line that Wanda was gonna destroy the Illuminati crew. Or at least the Illuminati itself. Although she didn't completely destroy the Illuminati, she completely didn't destroy it. She woke every single, except for Nomar. Or Numar. It's Numar or Nomar. Whatever. Except for him that was fighting Doctor Strange. Every single one of them, to Captain Carter, which, everybody expected Captain Carter to be there, to the Illuminati Captain Marvel, to the one of the Fantastic Four member, and to this other guy that can do stuff with the forehead, that little thing that he had on his forehead. I don't know his name, but yeah, she single-handedly whooped their ass. And as far as Professor X, let me tell you something, man. Professor X, oh my god. Now listen, we all knew that Professor X was gonna be there, but we didn't know how exactly when and what he was gonna do. So when he was trying to get inside Wanda's head, he was trying, and you saw the way how he was trying to get to, the good Wanda, where she was stuck, she was trapped inside this, I guess, this little rock cage, and he was trying to pull her out, and he almost had it. I was like, oh my god, he was this close of reaching Wanda to be able to get out of this power that she has. Oh my god, man. Hey, man, Professor X, take what you want, but although he had, like a little shy moment, hey, man, that's good enough for me. I didn't expect that at all. I did not expect that at all. I really didn't. Oh my god. And then Captain Carter, I mean, listen. I mean, she handled herself. It's funny because when I see now, with Steve Rogers and Captain Carter, they're together in a way, because in Endgame, Cap, he traveled back into the past so he can get back with his true love, which is Peggy. But now when I see Peggy, I think of Steve Rogers because, they both are together. So I think of I think of that. And man, woo. And that last at the end of the fight between Captain Carter and the Scarlet Witch, I was that was brutal. That man, I mean, you saw when Captain Carter she threw that shield up, she threw that shield at Wanda, and Wanda just caught it with her powers, and she just threw it back at her and chopped her damn fucking body off in half. I was like, oh my god. Yo. See, she literally just went pah and just cut it up in half. Cut her body in half. That was sick. And another sick one, which is I think is the most sickest ever. If I miss anything, then let me know in the comments below what did I miss or what I forgot to mention. But while Patrick Stewart was trying to, trying to help Wanda, the good Wanda, out, like getting her out of the cage. She already, the Scarlet Witch already has, the bad Wanda, you want to call it. She already had gotten Professor X, and she went over here and grabbed his head and just turned it. I was like, oh my god. Ooh. Woo! Man. Oh my god, let me tell you, man, Scott. That to me, in my opinion, that scene in the Illuminati scene, that shows you how strong, how powerful Scarlet Witch really is. Because there was no stopping. No stopping at all. My opinion, I don't think Dr. Strange could actually take out Wanda on his own. No way. No way, no how. Not even Chavez. And I like Chavez's power. I thought Chavez's power was pretty cool. Not really a fan, never really, never really interested in Chavez, but I just like, how she played her role. You know what I mean? I mean, she truly got some good powers, And I feel like there's more to come for Chavez. I feel like there's more other good, strong power that we probably might not know. But, yeah, I thought her powers were really cool, man. Shout out to Chavez, But, I just didn't really care for the little itty bitty movements, but like I said, it didn't destroy the movie or anything like that. It was nothing, it was no big deal. But yeah, so but honestly, I don't even think Chavez herself can take out Wanda on her own. Nobody could. Nobody. It had to take a team to take out Wanda. A team. Oh my god, man. Woo. And even Wanda herself, she even had to stop herself after that event with her kids. At the last part when Shella showed, the bad Wanda, her kids and everything, which I explained earlier. Man, she stopped it herself. Oh my god, man. I mean, to me, she was unstoppable in my opinion. And she had continued on, she probably could have killed Doctor Strange, which she did. And I know Doctor Strange, in a way, he killed himself, but, he kind of killed the evil Strange, which I don't think technically he didn't kill her. He didn't kill the evil Strange, cause like I said at the very end, especially in the end credit scene, he still has it. It's still in him. He possesses it somehow, some way. He possessed it. I guess he still hasn't quite mastered it of how to control that power. You know what that reminds me of? Remember on the first Doctor Strange movie when the ancient one has has said that she takes power both the dark dimension and the goods. I feel like Doctor Strange, he's about to become a little bit similar to the ancient one. So we might have the chance to maybe she might come out as a ghost, or as I said before, Scarlet Witch, aka Wanda. She's good Wanda, and she's thick. She can already now. She's controlled her powers, so she can go and help Doctor Strange to either get rid of the dark power or help him control it. One of those two. Because they both they now is very similar. Now it's very similar, which I'm really really interested because I want to know what they're gonna do with that. Because like I said, man, I hope they don't get rid of the Wanda character. I hope, and I hope she gets her powers, continuing to get her powers. I personally didn't want to see neither one of them die because I love both of them. I love Scarlet Witch and I love Doctor Strange. I didn't want either one of them to die, unless you bring the bad witch, the bad Scarlet Witch. She dies, but somehow Wanda can still have her powers, but she controls it. I will allow that because I will want that to happen. You know what I mean? But who knows, man? Let's see what happens on the next Doctor Strange, or something like that. So yeah, that Illuminati scene and that little jump scare that at the some little room or boiler room, however you want to call it here. That was pretty sick. Oh my god, man. Shows you like I said, how powerful, how satanic, how evil her powers was. Oh my god. Let's see. Oh, I almost forgot. Juan. Man. Say what you want about Juan, but Juan had his moment. From on the earlier scene of the movie to the last scene. Okay? That earlier scene when he was fucking up the one-eyed octopus. Man, he was slicing, he was kicking, he was using his power moving around. I mean, Juan was killing it, man. I thought he did pretty good for his role. I would have wished though that they would, I wish he would have had a little bit longer. He would have more action involved. You know what I mean? But hey, it is what it is. But I thought Juan killed it. And then the last one where he was trying to hang on tight on the side of the hill, and he managed to somehow use the power and just try to fuck up those little monsters on top. Oh man, I thought it was cool, man. That was pretty badass. I thought that was really badass. But then with Doctor Strange, he used the other Doctor Strange, the dead body Doctor Strange, to kind of, I guess channel in through, be able to control it some type of way to, try to stop Wanda, the bad Wanda. Man, I thought that was cool. And then, the Reapers and the souls were coming in and attacking them and whatever, and and his love for what's the girl's name? Hold on. It's clicking on. Give me 1 second. It's clicking on. Christine. There you go. See, I had it there. I just had to kind of think for a second there. Christine. His love for Christine. I was laughing because I was like laughing on the inside. I was like, no, that's just pure jealousy. That's just pure jealousy. Because I get it. Because he's trying to be what he's trying to do both. He want to be a normal guy where he can be with his true love, but he can't because just like Spider-Man, he has responsibility of his hand. He has the great power Just like as one great Uncle Ben would say, with great power comes with great responsibility. So Doctor Strange aware of that. So uh, I always thought it was a little jealousy part here and there where, that he sees that he sees that the as Christine was marrying to somebody else and not him. I always thought it was like a little bit of a jealousy. So maybe that probably kicked it a little bit into that evilness. Who knows? But like I said, we won't know until what happens to the next Doctor Strange. So overall, I enjoyed it. Like I said, I'll be lying to you guys if I say I would not be watching this movie ever again, because I definitely would. I would. I probably won't jump right in and say, all right, let's watch it. I probably go back in time first and then go watch Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness. So I go from Iron Man to the Avengers to Doctor Strange 1 and and then from that movie. So timeline order for me. So and I got Disney Plus, so I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go. So I think to me it was way better than Doctor Strange, the first Doctor Strange, in my opinion. I think it was better. I think it was. It had a lot of action, got a little storytelling. I know some people like the Cosmic Wonder and the Real Rejects thought maybe the story, like some parts could be a little bit, it could be a little bit longer. But in my opinion, I mean, hey, it is what it is, and for me, I wasn't complaining, to tell you the truth. No matter it was 2.5 or 3 hours or 2 hours, as long as the story they tell the story right, and they put some good action, not too many sense of humor like in this movie. Like there wasn't too many sense of humor, but there's couple parts that were kind of funny, and then there's others where, like I said, I was like, okay, all right, let's continue on with the story, But you know, I still enjoyed it. I still enjoyed it, man. If only wish though, maybe, I guess what could have probably happened is maybe we probably could have gotten a little bit more story into the Scarlet Witch. And what's funny is that, speaking of that, White Vision wasn't in there, wasn't he? Well, I mean, I don't think he's did he channel through? Well, he channeled through Vision, right? But in a way, I mean, he's a ghost. So I don't know if it would make sense if he would have be in the movie. I mean, if so, then let me know what you guys think. Because like I said, some of you guys, I know you guys dig deep into comic books and stuff like that. So you guys probably know more stuff than I do. So, but I wouldn't mind different perspective and different opinions, on the comments below. As long as we all keep it respectful, and just let's not forget that we're all adults here. So nobody needs to be butthurt over anything. So let's see. I'm trying to remember if there's anything else I want to cover. I already covered all the bad stuff, the little itty bitty woke, which, didn't really kill the movie, like I said, and some of the sense of humor that I didn't, some of them stick, but others I didn't really care for either. And then the second end credit scene, I felt like it didn't really need to be there. Yeah, let's see, and then of course I already talked about the good parts, and I'm trying to think if there's any other good parts that I missed. Let me see. So, what I understanding is, what I liked in this movie is they explained who Chavez was. Because personally, me, I don't follow the comics, and a lot of guys who don't follow the comics, like myself, and just follow through the movie, we wouldn't know who the hell Chavez is. So I like that how they explained it. Like, look, this is Chavez. This is girl who, she basically, like, if something were to happen, like if she feels threatened, then she can defend herself, or she can travel to a different universe or a different multiverse, so she could be safe. So it's more like a protection. She has more like a protection power. At least that's where I'm getting at here. You know, if you guys know more about it, let me know in the comments. But you know, that's I liked how they explained who she was. So I thought it was cool. Am I a superhero fan? Like, is she like my top 5 favorite character? No, but I just thought, I mean, she had cool moments. You know, I'm not knocking her down. You know, she had cool moments. You know, just not my favorite character. So you know, not like Wine and Doctor Strange or the Scarlet Witch. You know, just saying. You guys know what I mean. You know, I don't need to explain myself. You know, I don't have to like every single characters out there, but you know, but I don't think I respect their role or the role that they played in or the role the cool moments that they have. You know, because I thought it was cool. You know, that fight that Scarlet Witch had with Captain Carter is still bothering me, man. And I'm not gonna lie, I kind of loved it in some sort of way, in a sick way. I kind of loved it because maybe I'm a huge fan of the Scarlet Witch, and you know, I thought it was cool. It was good to see Captain Carter there, even though she got killed. Technically, she got killed. Technically, although I think deep down inside somehow, I mean, they could still bring her back. Matter of fact, Marvel, I hope you're watching. I hope somewhere down the line, and it's still back in my goddamn head, where you can come out and you can go ahead and bring back Captain America. Could you imagine? You have Captain America with his power, you know, the super soldier, and then you got Captain Carter. Both of them fighting together. Man, I think that would have been badass. I mean, maybe because I want to see Steve Rogers come back, because I really feel like, you know, I don't think I mean, we know he's alive. But anyway, I'm not going to get further than that. I'm just talking about the Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness. But just saying, Marvel, I hope you guys bring Captain America back. Just like I hope you bring back Wanda back and her powers. And make sure she can, you know, have it in a way where she can control her powers. Where she finally controlled it. And not bring back the Dark Dimension. Not bring back the dark power or dark ritual, whatever you want to call it. Don't bring that back. You know, she can control it. You know? So, yeah, man. So, let me see. There's other ones that I kind of that I haven't talked about. Let me see. I think that's it, man. You know, if I miss anything, let me know in the comments below. And, you know, there's a lot of, you know, I think that's the only thing that I remember in the movie that I enjoyed. And some of them I didn't really care for. But, yeah, what did you guys like and don't like about the movie? Let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, you can go ahead and hit the like button, subscribe, and share. And make sure you guys click on the notification so I can get more upcoming videos in the near future. And if there's any videos you guys want me to do a reaction or do a challenge, you can always just leave it on the comment section down below. And if you have any questions for me, you guys leave it on the comment section as well. Or you can email me at greatenzo97@gmail.com. Well, to my Marvel greatness fans, peace out.